Hi, we are back for an important edition of the UTEP pregame show as we begin year 2, week 1 of 2027. Let's take a look at the schedule that the UTEP Miners are going to face. Some news to the Dynasty here as well. So we have Texas State at home and Houston at home at Kansas, where Rizzo has moved off from his job at Middle Tennessee State, taking the job to be the Jayhawks' new coach. We've also added Marshall into the Dynasty. Going to have the Mountain West schedule. Also Texas in the middle there. So let's see if we can do something. We're going to be starting our freshman quarterback. Lots freshman going to see the field. Freshman quarterback. We got freshman at receiver. So excited. Rushing playing corner. Coverages are too good too. That's what we got. Let's see if that's there. Lots of that. Song stuff. Alright, let's get the show.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today.
I'll see if I can right the wrongs in the uniform.
So UTEP's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will go to work first. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. He is a guy that they are very excited about making big plays in this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Off to the races. Inside the touchdown. Cats. He got a step and just
Couldn't have asked for a worse start to this.
They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTEP's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Not a highly touted recruit, but what a job in camp to win the starting job here for the opener. All wideouts, no backs. Scanning the field, it's Petty. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Miners decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got his man. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. He's looking to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On the ground with the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On the option. Now the pitch. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. There he goes! Got enough for the first. And what moves this guy has. The juice, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going to try to get it himself. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Pressure coming. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell.
Finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And they're able to get him down.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Miners! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Running inside. It's Pryor. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Can't get him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
4 wide receivers set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access to cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in this sweet return there. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Might be changing the route. Handoff to the lone back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Petty. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Takes it down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Run inside. It's Jones. There's some room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few 1st downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. Try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too.
Turning it on. Quick step and go. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Starting year 2
He
here.
now has 62 yards rushing already
Shit,
here
I
in
don't
the
know.
first half.
Me and my
It's a
buddy
season
been
opener, but he's
messing
in
with this one all
mid-season
night.
form.
I told you that one's like literally
Here's this
in a nice
offense
spot
with
where
a
the
first
last
set
one
of
on my
downs.
list. UCF in second.
Coming out on
But
first
this has
down
been
with
really
a
fun
play
for me,
fake.
so even though I'm
And the
losing,
defense
I'm
picks
excited
up the
about the new
sack and
team.
getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Got a bunch of good recruits. I feel like my team went down to like a 57 overall, but I feel like I got better players. Got a freshman quarterback playing pretty good with.
Was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll get rid of it. And wings it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
I will play Mississippi State before I play another UCF, though. I'll give you that.
That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. The UTEP offense headed out.
But he left his job at Mississippi State and took the Kansas job, or Mississippi State, Middle Tennessee State took the Kansas job. I decided to stay.
Wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown.
What team did you start your dynasty?
These guys have repped these
Or have you
plays
started
over
a
and over
dynasty?
in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to
Ole Miss, maybe?
I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Makes the grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the
Yeah, I thought so. I still might be on maybe with the
And when you run these
rebuild.
drag routes, it's super important that
They're
you
winning the title with them
really
boys. They're
use
good.
size. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their
from
culture,
Mississippi State
and now
to
they're
Mississippi.
bringing them in so they can rise the tide
That's
of this
awesome.
team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Texas State. And they turn it
Dang,
into
he
a
fucking straight
defensive
took that
score.
from me, dude. I don't know why the fuck. Oh, it sucks.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
I wonder what their NIL is. That's their big thing. Is they got money.
Breaks into the open.
That's my freshman
And they'll
receiver.
slide it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't think I'll end up doing another live today, but
Keeping
I'll let you know how I'm doing at the end of this. Oh, why didn't I not just keep running?
At the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Off play action. Fires on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect.
You're gonna fucking field goal with this team? All right.
And you want to touchdown, you want to be aggressive.
Did the play I did there.
Down the middle, that obviously gives me
Third
some
down,
confidence.
but take the
Down
tie
road, that I
after
can
the
trust
pick
this
six.
guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the
I have
first
some
half.
stuff to do at work tomorrow. It's the only reason I'm going to be doing one. Other than time, I was up late last night. I played till 2.
Facing
I
a
don't think I'll
third
end up
down
playing
and
that
short
late
from the
tonight.
26. Looking to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
And on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Branch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Pryor. Sweet cut there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
No,
the offense
I
comes
don't
back out
sound
with a
like
new
that.
set of downs after the penalty. Run in the red zone, it's Pryor.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about
You've
the
seen
defensive
just about
line
everything I've
doing a
done.
great job attacking those
It's been
guys
just been
up front,
UTEP,
not
UCF,
open up
and the one
lanes to
we
run
sit
through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Texas State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for room, it's Wall. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Petty. Under fire. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Pulls it in. It's Wolf. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. As we start the 2nd half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Miners head coach at the half. They have got to consider what they should do here in the 2nd half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the 1st half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Petty. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Miners will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. A quick pass to the left. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Could not make his way to the corner.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that.
I'll reply to you after the game. It's on the YouTube. So.
Looking to throw again. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return. Didn't get that. But boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Petty. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Finds a tight end. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd.
Well, things feel a lot different with the score. I know it will be different against better teams. At least he can do something.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then get
maybe a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Running inside, it's Pryor. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Petty. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And this defense has squatters' rights in the backfield, back-to-back sacks, and the crowd is insane. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using his legs, it's Wall. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we head into the 4th quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the 2 backs stack up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The run inside. It's Jones.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to pass. It's Petty. Quick completion on the out. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Finds his man. It's Wolf. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rushes on him. Underheat, and he gets rid of it.
Oh, thank God that was some sort of tough rule bullshit right there. Should have been a foul.
Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Connection to the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team...
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Niners! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Yeah, he went up like 4 speed from last year.
It's Davis.
They do the manual progression. Help a lot with like the offensive line and running back schedule.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Running with the fullback. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. To give to the big fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Whole 2 clock on the next one. They obviously get calling timeouts too, but
right, like this,
we need to make sure I got that last
we gotta have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football in risk.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. Caught, and he's got room. Lowers those pads. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Pryor. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can ground the onside
Yeah, no,
kick,
that's
and they do.
appreciate that. That's pretty much the thing's best at against computers. I think Everett has shit sometimes, but I think my defense can be a lot better this year.
4-minute offense where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Running inside, it's Jones. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They're just trying to rub it in. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start.
I would take a dub. Who's wearing there? The quarterback? That's good. I have a backup. I did. Taking the into account. The best game I've had for a quarterback with this team by far.
For the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Did you find his... My buddy's kid joined too. He got smacked by like I said, my buddy got the job at Kansas. 6-6. I was like, how are you taking the job at Kansas? Come on. He didn't win his conference or make a bowl game with Tennessee State. I think that's going to be alright. A little easier on the schedule this time. So my next one is Sam Houston State. Go over that one. What's a rivalry? So we have it. Perfect. No rivalry. I'm not playing my buddy. I'll be up Texas. Slave. Alright, well, I'm out for the night. See you.